Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver, and welcome back to another episode of World of Horror. So, a little PSA, a public service announcement if you're on Discord. I don't know necessarily who it was, but there's a new hack going on. There's a new like phishing thing for Discord going on right now, where people will add you to Discord, and they will be like a normal name for a little bit, and then like a couple of days later, they won't message you at all. They'll just like add you, and if you add them back, like a couple days later, they'll turn into a name called like System Message, and then they'll say like System Message for Webweaver, and it's like blah 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 blah, and then they have like a link. It's very important to know that Discord has special like accounts that they use to like post on your servers, and these accounts are first of all official. They have check marks next to them that say system, like verified bot or whatever, and you can't, if you click on the channel or like if you click on the account, it will have a pop-up menu that says official announcements from Discord. And then they'll usually, like, have, like, Discord links about, like, auto mods or, you know, community resources or something like that. But they will, they'll just, like, it's not actually an account that you can interact with, right? Like, it just posts. You can't disable it, you can't turn it on and off. It's just a thing that's there, and then it has a verification symbol, and it's, you know, like, it's not a real Discord account. Like, anything that you click on, as far as, like, accounts go, like, if you clicked, like, if I clicked on my account, it pops up with me, and it says View Profile. If I click on the official Discord thing, it just says Official Announcement from Discord for Community Server Admins and Moderators, right? So, be careful about that. If somebody messages you and they claim to be a system message from Discord, don't click on it. Do not click on it at all. And here's the thing, I don't know if the person got hacked, because we are currently recruiting for SOL, so I feel like it was somebody who they reached out to me through the Reddit, and then they got hacked on Discord, and so, yeah. But I mean, if you get somebody messaging you who's like, system message for you, and it's like a bunch of weird links, Discord should auto-detect it pretty quickly as being a scam, but, like, just in case, you know, exercise caution. Why did I click Yashiro? Fine, we'll play Yashiro, that's cool. We'll play Curious Birthmark Yashiro, because I don't want to deal with any BS. So yeah, just exercise caution. Just say, just be careful. If somebody messages you and they're claiming to be from Discord, when you click on their profile, it will have, like, a unique thing that is completely different than everyone else's profile, and when you click on it, it will have an official pop-up that's like, we're an official account from Discord. It won't be, like, a regular profile, okay? Like, Discord would not use a regular profile called System Messages, or called Admin, or called Moderator, or anything like that. They wouldn't use a normal account. And so if a normal account messages you with a link saying that you need to click on it for your Discord thing, don't do that. That's about it. It happened to me recently, so it's probably happening to other people. It wasn't anything to do with my Discord server, I don't think. Because unless the person got hacked, sent me a friend request, and then immediately left my server, that's the only thing that I can think of. Because they weren't, we didn't have any friends in common, and they weren't in any, whatchamacallit, they weren't in any servers that I was in. So just keep that in mind. Don't click on any links that people send you. Just in general, if you don't know who they are and they send you a link, just don't. Be smart. You know, because if that person was somebody who wanted to join my FC because they saw my Reddit post, or they saw my community post, and not YouTube community post, the community finder post, and they joined the Discord, or they added me as a friend to ask questions, and then they got hacked like a day later, like, you just gotta exercise caution there, you know? Just don't click on links if people send it to you. Like, obviously, if your friends send you something, then as long as they're not being sus and hacked, then... Well, I guess that's how it happens, right? Is like one of your friends gets hacked, and then they send you a link, and you're like, oh, it's my friend, they're sending me a link, I should click on it. Just, you know, be smart, exercise caution. And absolutely, Discord would not send you a system message through an account called System Message. They wouldn't do that. Anyways, that's just Discord safety. That's just Discord safety to think about, you know what I mean? It's pretty important. Because, you know, if you don't practice safety on Discord, you're gonna get your account hacked. I'm not even entirely sure what happens if you click those links. But, because, like, if you click the wrong link, could they steal your account that way? Like, you just click a wrong button, and then you're, like, fucked? Or is it, like, you click a link, and then it downloads, like, a virus or something? That's probably what it would be. That's pretty creepy. But you want to know what else is creepy? Is every single fucking time I go on Twitter, and I'm subjected to stupid crypto bullshit. You know what makes me so upset about that stuff? Like, I don't think I've ever talked about it before, but it's just really annoying to see, because essentially what happens is, like, specifically the NFT thing, right? No fucking thanks. But you know, it's specifically about that stuff. Because it's like, what happens is the crypto bros will copy something that was done, like, 20 years ago, and then they'll do it terribly. Like, they'll just do it very shitty, and then they'll pretend that they're, like, groundbreaking and making history. Because there was recently some sort of, like, NFT concert or whatever, with I don't remember who it was. His name kind of sounded like a candy, I think. You know, like M&M's? It was something like that, I don't know. I'm, like, again, I live under a rock. I think it was him and Snoop Dogg. Which, you know, obviously I've read JoJo, I know who Snoop Dogg is. You know, I know Snoop Dogg from the Modern Warfare 2 meme compilations with, like, the smoke weed every day. And then also from JoJo Part 8, of course. What was I gonna say? You know, they were doing, like, a virtual concert with their, like, monkey NFT or whatever. And let me just tell you, like, it's, like, first of all, it's such a low budget, low effort, no attention to detail, very shitty, poorly put together thing. Like, there's a part where the M&M guy, he has, like, he's holding, his character is holding a microphone, and the microphone is clipping through his face. Like, it's just so dumb. Like, no effort was put into it at all. And the thing is, people are always like, OMG, history is being made. Bitch! Like, Hatsune Miku, the world is hers. Like, come on. You wanna step on the stage that Hatsune Miku's been walking for years? Fuck, even Splatoon, like the Squid Sisters and Off the Hook concerts are absolute bangers. And Gorillaz, like, that's probably a more apt comparison because, like, NFT stuff is mostly in the West, right? So it's like, even Gorillaz, like, Gorillaz did, like, a virtual concert how long ago? And that virtual concert was technically more impressive than the fucking, what was it, the NFT ape thing. Because it was just shitty, low production value, terrible, like, VTubers look better than that. Like, I think there was a tweet that I did I retweet it or just like it? I don't think I retweeted it because it had the ugly video, and I didn't want to spread that video, like, directly. Like, nobody who follows me, unless it's, like, Webweaver or Is Perry, liked this thing. You know, I guess if it does that, then you would see it on your timeline, but I only retweeted stuff that was, like, either had, like, a Hatsune Miku thing, or, we just took, like, 8 million stamina at the beginning of the game, and Yashiro just existing is kind of nice. But, yeah, we'll take a nap, that's fine. I didn't look at the lighthouse. Interesting. So we're gonna grab a brick. Maybe two. I'll go up to, like, 16% Doom. I wanted another brick. Well, do I go up to 17%? Do I go up to 18%? Sure, why not? That's not ideal, but, you know, it is what it is. But it's like, yeah, it's like the fucking... Like, the biggest one that I think of always is the World Is Mine concert. Like, the really famous one where the entire crowd is, like, chanting, or like, sings along with the Hime-sama part. But, like, I don't know, it's just crazy, right? Like, you got a lot of, like, gall, a lot of audacity to, like, come into a space that has been done, like, something that has been a thing for, like, decades, right? And is an established thing that people do. Like, Nintendo does it for one of their shooting games, right? Like, they don't even do it for, like, Mario or, like, one of their major flagship things. It's just one of their, like, shooting games. Like, Splatoon is probably not, like, a massive IP for Nintendo compared to something like Mario, right? So the technology is available enough to where, admittedly, one of, like, the biggest video game companies in the world, but a video game company would be like, okay, our shooter series can have a little fun as a treat. Can we sell this for money? No, we can't. You'd think something made of bronze would be worth money, but apparently not. We'll keep our money for now. But, you know, like, a Nintendo setting up concerts for Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2, and those concerts being really good, and then being, like, virtual concerts in the real world, like, that, like, it's accessible enough that a video game company could do it for one of their, like, you know, I don't want to say less successful IPs, because Splatoon is very successful, but you know what I mean, right? Like, it makes sense what I'm saying. Like, Splatoon is not, like, I could see a game company, like, doing something for, like, a Mario, or, you know, you know, like, a huge, massive IP that has, like, critical acclaim around the entire world, versus, you know, a shooter that gets released every few years, few years. A really good shooter, but still. Like, does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. What I'm saying. Like, here's the thing. I play more Splatoon than I do any other Nintendo game, so that's, you know, not trying to be, like, an anti-Splatoon Andy or whatever. I love Splatoon. We'll just up dexterity, why not? Because I am gonna keep using the brick, but I don't know if that's gonna be, like, a lighthouse thing. Because we didn't check the lighthouse, we're just kind of having fun. You know, we're just kind of having fun, having a good time. Do I want to do Moonlit Sailors so we can get a light source? Sure, that could be fun. We'll do Fear Festival in a bit. We are risking roads closed, but that's okay. But yeah, it's like, there's just this established industry of, like, virtual real-world concerts that mix, like, a virtual reality and a physical reality. Like an like an AR? Is that what you'd call it? Like an augmented reality sort of experience? Like, there's been music concerts for augmented reality for literally, like, 20 years. And you have, like, two people who are using, like, very bad, like, really low, like, not low res, but, like, very low graphical fidelity models that don't even look aesthetically pleasing, dancing around on a stage, and it's like, holy shit, we're making history. It's like, no, you're not making history. You're doing something that's been around for 20 years, and you're doing it badly. Like, you're doing it objectively badly, to the point where concerts, like, all augmented reality concerts that were held, like, some of the first ones, like Gorillaz, like, some of the really early Gorillaz concerts, look better than what we have with the NFT thing now. Like, it's just poorly done. Like, it's just poorly executed, and it just looks bad. And, you know, I don't know, like, it's just so weird. And this happens a lot, right? Like, it was the same thing with Facebook? Oh, they're not called Facebook anymore, are they? What are they called now? Meta? Man, why do they change their name? Like, that's so dumb. But, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, the Zuck company? Like, they came out with, like, shitty VR chat, and they're like, holy shit, this is groundbreaking. And it's, like, the worst thing you've ever seen in your fucking life, but yet they still push it as, like, some major thing, and it looks like dog water, right? Like, it looks awful. and you could just have a better experience, a more meaningful experience in VR chat. And there was a thing where it's like, oh, people are getting married in the metaverse. It's like, people are getting married in fucking Final Fantasy XIV, a game that came out, like, 10 years ago. Like, come on, man. Absolutely goddamn embarrassing. Like, it's just insane. Like, I honestly don't even... Like, I just get so stun-locked by this stuff, because it's just not very good, you know what I mean? It's like, it's a product that is being bankrolled by a very few amount of, like, wealthy people, and then, like, shoved down everyone's collective throat to the point where we're forced to interact with it because it's everywhere. Because it's, like, it's not... It doesn't exist based on its own merits, and it's buying its way into, like, every industry, and then, because they have, like, unlimited marketing budget for everything they're doing, it's like... It doesn't even... like, it's bad, and does that make sense? Like, none of the NFT stuff is at all, like, groundbreaking or interesting or doing anything new or original. It's all just, like, the same shit that, like... I mean, first of all, it's very funny. Like, the NFTs themselves are just, like, AI-generated copy-pastes with, like, slight differences. So that's not anything new. And then the technology behind it is just, like, a, it's just cryptocurrency, which isn't new either. That's been around for a while. And then also everything that they end up doing with NFTs has also already been done, but creative people don't want to work on NFTs, so they have, like, these really shitty projects that look terrible. And then because they have unlimited marketing budget, it's like, well, look at this. It's actually really cool. And it's like, no, it looks like fucking garbage. And, like, I'm sorry if that sounds harsh, but it's just nothing... Like, there's no creativity behind it. Everything around it is just people with a lot of money trying to insert themselves into industries that they have no grasp over. And then the only reason why they're in those industries is because they have money, and not because they are creative enough to actually make it in a creative industry. If that makes sense. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's just like, I hate seeing that shit every time there's, like, an NFT concert or whatever. Like... and they always say, like, whenever there's an NFT game or concert or whatever, first of all, it's always bad. Like, it's always poorly done. Every single time. But also, it's just like, yeah, sorry, we're on the no fucking thanks, story arc right now. But, yeah, no, it's just weird, right? Because it's like... It's always done in a very, like, scuffed, unprofessional way. Like, again, like, you have a virtual concert, and the fucking microphone was clipping through the character's face. Like, how embarrassing is that? You never see that, like, you would never see that shit in a Vocaloid concert. And by the way, Vocaloids have been around for way longer than NFTs. Like, holy shit. I would love to go to a Miku concert for sure. That would be an amazing experience. But yeah, it's like it's something that's been around for a long time, pretending that it's new and never been done before, and then doing it as poorly as possible. And then any criticism of it is just like, well, we're breaking ground. Like, we're walking so people in the future can run. It's like, no. Hatsune Miku is walking, running, doing fucking backflips. Like, the HoloLive, like, song performances are infinitely better than what the Bored Ape stuff is. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, the thing is, if the Bored Ape thing didn't have as much money and marketing behind it as it does, you would never hear about it ever. Because people would just look at it and say, oh, that's you know, it is what it is. The only reason I'm scrutinizing it so much and that I hate it so much is because there's so much money behind it that you have to see it. Like, you always see it. Like, every time it pops up, you're gonna see it on your Twitter timeline because of all the paid promotion stuff. You're gonna see it on YouTube ads. It's so annoying. You're gonna see it everywhere. It's gonna be shoved down your throat, and it's always gonna be bad. And it's like, I don't know. I'll stick with the Vocaloid live concerts and the Splatoon live concerts and the... Somebody on Twitter just destroyed them. They said that fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks did a better virtual, like, augmented reality concert than NFTs did, and that's so fucked. Like, that is so fucked. Like, honestly, yeah. That is absolutely disgusting. Will I take an ally? No, but if they have a let go bonus... Here's the thing, if they have a ah, shit. I forgot I was paranoid. Okay, we're not taking any allies. Let's buy a souvenir. We haven't done this in like 8 million years. The Ritual Mask Pumpkin. Takoyaki does nothing. 3 funds. Jesus Christ. Can we, like, sell something? No, we can't. The cheapest thing I can buy is the Takoyaki, which doesn't do anything. +1 reason. Oh, it does do something, okay. Did it give me max reason? I don't know. This is wild. I cannot believe this is something that we're experiencing right now. It is one of the things of all time. 20 faith? Alright, we can take a hit here. Now don't miss. That would be pretty bad. You know what I mean? Don't miss. That would be pretty upsetting if you were to miss. That should be good, right? We go back up to 18. Yeah, that's nice. And we can, Onsen sounds good. Shopping is so bad here because it just, like, skyrockets your doom for no reason, right? Like, you can get, much better gains. We can take sanity, that's fine. Or just roll low, just do it big, you know? I don't know why I healed there, that was kind of pointless. I'm a little bit worried about our doom. Probably should be fine. We have quite a bit of max health, so we can do a little bit of trolling. Yeah, we'll equip the brick. Fondest memory, that's fine. But yeah, I don't know. Watch a Hatsune Miku concert, I guess. That's your takeaway. Cut artery. That's pretty bad. That's just -1 damage, right? Oh, no, it's not. That is definitely not. That is absolutely not -1 damage. Hopefully that doesn't affect here. What if I put the torch on? I can't. You literally can't do that. What the hell? I can't even... What the fuck? That's so weird. Oh, no. You can't do this to me, dude. 3? Is it the weapon? That would make sense. So, we could do... That's too much Doom. That's too much Doom. I can't. Get me out of here. Like, I would love to get that weapon, and by weapon I mean the best C-slot item in the game, but, you know, you gotta... I kind of want my weird collection, but that's fine. We might be able to get knowledge up to 8 if we try. We'll just eat a takoyaki for fun. Optional content. Yeah, we can do School Scissors and end with TV Terror, right? I'm a little bit worried because of, ultimately Doom gain, but as long as we don't get a 4% Doom here, we should be able to pretty comfortably win. Now, I am factoring in that I don't remember the seconds, and I don't even know if the seconds are, like, something that you have to worry about here. Just roll low, it's so easy. Yeah, that's a pretty good friend. That's a pretty good friend right there. Creeped me out when he had the bright yellow eyes, though. That was kind of fucked up. Okay, so this is actually kind of bad. We're gonna throw that. And then we're going to... So that's gonna do 7, so bring it down to 9. So, I mean, yeah, we can just do it big, you know? We can just do it big. Now, I do realize that we are actually actively bleeding to death. I kind of forgot about that part, if you can believe it. Bow and a bow. So, as long as we just don't bleed to death before the mystery's over, we should probably be fine. I mean, we know that it's a bow and a bow, but I would just rather not, you know? We're almost done with the investigation, so... Now, that's pretty bad. You know, if I had to say that that's pretty bad, that's pretty bad. So we know it's a bow and a bow. That's pretty good. Also, as we're nearing the end of the episode, TM, we probably have a good, like, 5 minutes more to go. But this is for true World of Horror fans only. Bow, bow, clap, bow, clap. So, clap 3rd position, clap 5 position, in case that becomes relevant later. This is for true Webweaver fans who make it past the average watch time. But, I don't know why I said it like that. It just sounded kind of fun. But, I am going to be hosting a Mafia game, okay? I'm going to be hosting a Mafia game. And in order to get it in on that Mafia game, I don't know, send me a message on Discord, and then ask if you can join the Mafia game. It will be a it's a text-based Discord game that will run over multiple IRL days, based in CST time, if you could imagine that, if you could guess that. It's not like this is the schedule time zone for when I upload videos or whatever. But, you know, it's going to be based on the CST time zone, and during the day phase, you'll be able to talk in a location that you went to. During the evening phase, you'll be able to talk with all players, and then during the night phase, you'll be able to decide your night action, so... Yeah, anyways, yeah, yeah, that. But if you do message me a link, you're probably gonna get blocked and reported, for being spam system message. Anyways, what's happening? I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore. We're just playing the video game at this point. I'm just clicking buttons. I mean, I could do ramen, but I also could not. I could do ramen, but, school nurse can cure this, right? Or was I thinking of badly bleeding? Or whatever it is. Yeah, no, it's not cut artery. School nurse is weird. Like, school nurse says that she can treat any minor injury, but that's not true. There are some minor injuries that school nurse can't treat, and there are some major injuries that school nurse can treat. It's just esoteric in nature, and I always forget which one it is. Because there are some that there are some major injuries that school nurse can do. We are gonna have to do some doom reduction. Once we go to sleep, for the mystery, I'll go ahead and do a little bit of trolling. A little bit of devious trolling. I really need to, like, pick up a brick real quick, because if we get into a fight, we're not gonna be very happy about that. Probably another brick, because this is gonna do 8 damage. So, you know, just in case, you know, just in case we run into, like, some dickhead, like, apartment stalker, or, Hatsune Miku. The other Miku, not the OMG. Okay, this is... You know how I said it was gonna do 8 damage? Well, it actually did 10. That's pretty fun. Bat Rat being grabbed is, like, I think the only modded enemy that I have installed. There is the Ancient Aliens mod that I have installed on my laptop, but I would have to find that on the Discord server and then re-download it for this. Because I would be willing to run with any, like... It sounds absolutely, like, against every fiber in my being to say fan-made mod when referring to myself. Right? Like, that just is, like, antithetical to my fucking existence. Like, like, fan work? Question mark? Crazy. I do appreciate it, though. It just, I just don't, like... I never thought I would ever be in that position, so I don't know how to feel about it. If that makes sense. Because, I mean, like, from my perspective, how do I put it? I'm just playing a video game and talking. And so I would not expect that to inspire somebody to do anything. Cause like what, like I guess that's I do absolutely love the episode 666 special. I really do want to see if I could make that into a video someday, but that's like a whole fucking can of worms. That's a lot. But it's a good a lot. It's very funny. Just for fun, just fun content, just for fun. So, I have not seen the lighthouse yet, or if I did, I probably clicked to it earlier, but I literally wasn't paying attention. Knowledge, dexterity, charisma, no strength. But seconds, huh? That's pretty intimidating. These signs will intimidate you. Light source, we do have that. No Takashi, though, so these bricks are kind of worthless. One more padlock. Excuse me! I have to go back to my freaking house to get the key? We were never gonna do a charisma check as Yashiro anyways. You know what would be funny? If, like, one of these days I went to the lighthouse early without getting all the keys, and it opened up for some reason, and nobody just never, like, nobody noticed ever. Like, it was just a random bug that happened. Oh god. What the hell? I don't know. Vibe says Ritsuko-chan? Nope. I don't remember. I don't remember any of that stuff. That's why I did it this way. So that I don't have to worry about that. Torch is perception, right? Not that it matters, because we're done. But let's see. So what have I been doing content-wise? I have been... Let me give a personal update, okay? Because if you stayed this long, I don't know. You might be interested in that. I don't know. Blender progress has... Here's the thing. And this is actually something that does make me, like... how do I put it? I'm trying to find the right words for it. I am enthusiastic about Blender, even though I haven't made a lot of progress recently. Because when I do log on to Blender and work on it for like 30 minutes to an hour, I am actually being able to make things that I think look fine. The only thing that I had to... Like, I made ears in Blender, and those ears... They're not... Here's the thing, I wouldn't consider anything that I've done so far to be good, but for a first try, and for a first attempt, like for a first attempt, first draft, the ears that I made in Blender look fine. Like, I think, like, they look fine, they're not cartoony, they're not as realistic as they could be, they're not, like, super autonomic, and not, oh god, I'm not, like, I've already slurred that word twice for some reason, anatomically correct. They're not perfect, but they do look like human ears, which is good, which is cool, and I like that. The only thing that I've had to stop in the middle of is hair. I hate the Bezier curves. I cannot stand them. And so I either need to learn how to do Bezier curves more properly, and do like a bunch of test hair sort of thing, or I need to do, whatchamacallit, Bezier curve. I need to get better at Bezier curves, and I need to get better at the mesh that I'm doing, because I'm trying, I don't know why I decided this, but I wanted to do a ponytail first. I have no idea why, but when I was thinking of a hairstyle to do, I was like, alright, we'll do a ponytail first, and that's been kind of annoying to do, but I've almost got, like, the sculpted base, and then I would try to add the Bezier curves later, so I've made a decent amount of progress with the little I've done of Blender in the past week. And then recreationally, I cracked and I bought Guilty Gear Strive, because my friend was talking about it. I was like, oh, that game looks kind of fun. And then apparently there's a dolphin girl with an anchor, and I'm like, oh, hell yeah, brother. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Yeah, I'll talk to you. This is a one-way freaking conversation. I'll talk towards you on tomorrow's episode of World of Horror. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye.